Hello, hello, hello. Let's get the game up. Hey, it came up pretty quickly. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Locke. Thank you for first. You know, Locke, there is a channel point redeem for first. You should use that. Because then I can officially say you're the first. Unless I have it set that multiple people can use first, I don't know. Elise, welcome in. Nice to see you as well. Everybody's name is red. Locke is red. Elise is kind of like a pink. Well, on my screen, it's like a pinkish red. Mine's purple, of course. Carol, hello, Carol. Nice to see you. So I've been on a kick of eating these lifesavers, right? So we're gonna be doing lifesavers throughout the stream tonight. Got my tea. Oh, I gotta move my sound alert thing. For different games, I move my sound alert box at the top of the screen, and then I also move my viewer counter at the top of the screen when I play Eco, because people can't, or other games, because they can't see the bottom of the screen. But in PlateUp, there's nothing at the bottom left-hand side of the screen or the bottom right-hand side of the screen that people need to see. So there's that. I still have this bit of a tickle in my throat. I think it's kind of like forever now. But anyway, how's everybody doing this evening? I am doing, so this is the thing, right? I did Eco yesterday, just like an evening stream, whatever, and it was fine. And then I've been debating about PlateUp, right? Because you know me with PlateUp. I've been doing PlateUp literally since end of February last year, so March, say, I don't know how many months. Thank you, Nicole. Five months in a row. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Speaking of support, guess what? I'm only 10 followers away from 800. Now, I was hoping to hit 800 by the end of the year, but with the kids being home all the time, my parents were up for about a week over Christmas. We had such bad weather. We have no employee. Well, I'll get into that a little bit later about warm employees. So I've had no time to like stream over the holidays, which kind of stinks. If everybody's home from school, they're home from, well, not work every day, but people are home. So I was like, I'd love to hit 800 by the end of the year, but I think we're going to hit 800 by the end of January. That's my new goal. But we're 10 away. So thank you very much. What was I talking about? I got sidetracked. Oh, PlateUp. So like I haven't been doing a lot of PlateUp lately. And 2 nights ago, on was it 2 nights ago or was it tonight? Last night, I don't know. Whatever the day was, I think it was Saturday night. I was like, you know what? I played some Eco, just off camera. Played some Eco, and I'm like, you know what? I'm out of PlateUp content. I'm like, there's nothing new except my stream from last week or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start a new series. I'm gonna start a series of back to basics, like vanilla plus, like I do 2 quality of life mods. One is there's a mod that fixes the coffee automation so you can automate coffee again. And the second one is my prep ghost. 2 things which don't break the game at all. The coffee thing is a bug. It's known. I'm assuming it'll be fixed at the next update where you can't automate coffee you can return the cups. It's a bug / maybe as intended. I don't really know, but I think it's going to be fixed because it virtually doesn't do anything positive. I guess the only thing positive, I don't even know how it would be a positive, because if you put a empty cup on the coffee machine, it makes the coffee. If you pick it up, it only picks that one up. So I'm not sure why it's beneficial, basically. So those are the mods I use. I don't have anything else on the prep ghosts. And then, of course, here's just your main kitchen library. So anyway, I was like, I'm going to do a back to basics series. And so I started with pies. And I'm going to do pies tonight. Like, it's different from I'm doing the same. It's a different map because the seeds just are for layout. They're not for the cards. So it's going to be different cards again. But I'm going to go back to pies. And pies are one of my favorite things to do. They take a bit to set up in the beginning, but we're gonna do pies. And you know what? There's so many things. I haven't touched this in months. Do I ever bring anything with me, guys? I don't think I ever bring anything with me. And you know what? That's fine. We're going to play on the old Chicken map. Yes, thank you, Stream Elements. If you want to get your visits in, you got exclamation point, visit. And it's working perfect. To become, to get your name in a restaurant. Now, if you guys, for those of you who know my series from over the last few months, I've used the Chicken map a lot. It's a fun map. Hey, Katani, nice to see you. Welcome in. I like the map. It's a good map. Let's see. Do this. Get rid of the bin. Who needs bins? At least to start, no one needs bins. That is for sure. Let's put the counters down here. Oh, we actually need the sink for washing dishes. And then this counter can go here. The phone, until we get a blueprint desk, which won't be for at least 3 days or more, we don't need to use the. We can ring. We can do our ringing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dump this here, and then eventually try to push this back to have the messes back farther. Again, this is not an auto map, and you know the funny thing, by the way, I've yet, and this maybe sound bad for the king of PlateUp talking here, is I still haven't played the Christmas map yet. The holiday maps, I still haven't played them at all. Like not even like off camera by myself. You know, whatever, right? I know I'm missing something. It is going to be this. I haven't even played the new content. I mean, I've done my automation tutorials on how to do like the turkey and the stuffing and like the all 4 things. I think it's the cranberry sauce, the stuffing, the turkey, and then the gravy. I do have an automation tutorial. It's a bit far-fetched, but it's still possible to automate all 4 of those things at one time using the same system. So feel free to check that out on the YouTube. All right, so I guess we're good to go here, right? Expect groups 3. Again, this is a lot different than I've been playing the auto maps. For you guys have known that since the Thanksgiving update, which was back in November, I've been playing. I had 2 series before. I had the Leafy Greens Cafe, which I abandoned it because I got so sick of the smart grabber bug. I keep resetting my tomatoes, and it got so frustrating because I had to play so many different like days over. I quit, replay the day, quit, replay, and it got so frustrating. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. And then, does anybody remember what my series was before that? I don't remember. It was one of my long-running series. Does anybody remember what it was? For some reason, I remember it being breakfast. It was an autumn. It was the autumn map. I don't actually remember. So anyway, if anybody that does remember, feel free to let me know. And for some reason, this you can't see it all, can you? That's fine. We'll just roll with it being here. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're in the Alpine, so it's going to snow, not rain. But everything's set up. Basically, I have my little station here. Make the dough here, boom, grab the meat, cook it, there we go. We have 3 groups. And the way I always, let's click off the screen for 2 seconds. So the way I always do things, or way I always suggest things like this is, we can just get started, is if you have less or equal amount of groups as you do tables, call everybody. Call everybody. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Not that it was dumb, it's just I don't know why I did that. Because, excuse me, because if you have as many groups as you, why is that being such a problem? If you have as many groups as you do tables, there's no harm in calling everybody at all. Now, going forward here, we're obviously going to go into some automation. I love my automation. You guys know that. I should be able to need this by the time that burns, right? Yes. And pies are one of those things that the base pie is easy to automate. You basically start off with a mixer. And that's what we're going to do. So because we did the ring, we got 9 extra coins because, again, we're back to basics here. So I'm going to be spitting out a lot of basic information. So if you have any questions, if you're a new person watching, new to PlateUp, and you're not follow, just kidding. If you have any questions about this, I know someone yesterday was in my chat room or in the chat saying that they saw my videos on YouTube and they had questions about PlateUp, but they didn't want to ask yesterday because I wasn't playing PlateUp. So hopefully they show up tonight. I know I told them 9 o'clock Eastern, so we're about, 6 minutes from that? We're going to buy anything? No. If we have a table, why did I get flour right away? That's so lame. Again, 3 groups again. Let's just call everybody. For those of you who don't know, is you start off with a base of 3 coins per ring. Every other day, you gain an extra coin for that. Because we're at day 4, we're up to like that 2nd tier now. I don't know why do I keep picking that up? Don't know. Now I should be able to need this, as I said before the other one will burn. And yeah, we're plenty good there. Doon. So when I do pies, my first thing I want to do is to automate the crust, obviously. We're going to have to wash 1 dish because we have a group of 2 down there, which is fine. All right. And I always set up my restaurant kind of like in this triangle-ish. Like it's almost like a triangle shape because you're going like this. You know, you're not really going out here to do things. Again, we got our plate here. These first few days, we're just gonna. I can only go so fast, right, because of what I have. But we have our research desk. Lockie, thank you for coming back in for the visit. There's no order 3, not yet. but you like to order 3. Okay. What we got? If we luck out, we'll get a research. Ooh, baby. Now, here's the thing. What do trainers cost? Are they 60? Ah. I'd love to get train. Actually, no. Trainers were too early for trainers. This is your standard setup of this, by the way. So if people wonder, well, how do I get an early blueprint test? How do I get an early? This is the standard setup. Your a research desk is in the staple pool until you purchase one and put and place it down. If you put it in a blueprint cabinet, it doesn't count as purchasing it because you obviously didn't purchase it. I'm going to buy a table because I want to push these tables back so I don't have any mess in the front. That's basically the whole gist of what I want to do. There's no mess from this table. There's no mess from this table. The only mess I can get is this spot right here, which can be cleared by the. I really wish I could get the trainers. I'm 3 coins short, so I was 1 extra customer short. Again, we have 4 groups now, so I don't want to call. Actually, I can just push this back to here. Oh, nope. This. Do. There we go. Okay. So I don't want to call everybody. I'll do 2 rings. And I'll call it a day because that will bring in almost everybody. Let's see what we got. Oh, copy desk. Not bad. Hello, mod. And we have a single too. All singles. So I'm gonna call. And here you also get a free. You get a cheat. You get a cheat call as well. And I'll explain that in a second here. If you can, if you know how many groups you're getting, you obviously know how many times you can ring. And if you have, especially early in the game, like I am now, like basically early game, is you can get a free ring at the end of the ring cycle. So if you're ringing, right? If you're ringing and then the bar is still not full, even though you know you don't have any more people coming in, you can ring again. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to time it pretty well. Mod, thank you so much. 4 months subscribe in a row. Well, no, wait, is it in a row? I don't think it says it whether it's in a row or not. But anyway, thank you so much, Mod. Much appreciated. How's the bar tonight? Are you closing down, or are you just opening up? I always get confused sometimes. We got a copy desk now. Copy desk is not terrible. It's not terrible. Thank you for the visit. Hey, 4, nice to see you. Carl, thank you again for the visit. Mod for the visit as well. 4 months, so you get your other badge there. I said yesterday, if anybody I wasn't playing PlateUp yesterday, I was playing Eco. I really don't like Morning Rush already, but I really don't want to do sides. Let's just do Rush, whatever. We can handle it, man. It's just 1 more table, 1 more, yeah. Pretty relaxing, yeah. People back. That's the thing, Mod. Holidays are done, So here's the question, right? Do we buy the copy desk? We can afford it. I'm eating Lifesavers. I'm going to be eating them probably all night because it's just my voice sometimes gets really messed up this time of the evening. So do we buy the copy desk, or we wait a day to get a blueprint desk? So this is the dilemma. I'm not a big re-roller. You guys know this. Copy desks are great, but the thing is, what we need right now is we need to have safety hobs to get into automation. We also need mixers, but I think this is a hard choice, right? How much do you want? How much do you want 2 things? Well, that's the thing. So right now, you don't need a copy desk. We don't need 2 of anything that's laying here, right? So what we could do is we could re-roll 1 time. We couldn't because we can't afford it. But my typical way of going is going blueprint desk first, and we're guaranteed to get a blueprint desk because if you guys remember, I started the whole CBD. So if you hear people say, I'm going to say this. If you hear people say, oh, CBD, I started that, by the way. It goes copy. You can't see my fingers, but copy, blueprint, discount, and then goes cycles back to copy. So tomorrow we're guaranteed to get a blueprint desk. And you know what? I have a feeling we're going to get another research desk because they can appear on the they can appear on the blueprint desk. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold off. I'm going to buy the plate stack because, the least amount of dishes we have to wash, the better. And because we have groups 4+1, we have minimum of 5, maximum of 10. So we may be okay with not having to wash many dishes, but we'll see. Hey, Appy, nice to see you. Welcome in. Yes, Locke, the copy desk is good. I agree, but I think this early on, the copy desk is not for us. All right, so we have the morning rush. So I got to be a little bit careful doing the ringing here. I'm actually going to hold off on ringing anything. The morning rush doesn't kick in immediately. But because we have nothing automated, we have no prep. Like, I mean, Morning Rush can be difficult in the beginning of the game. That is for sure, because it will compound as we go. But remember, we only have 4 more groups after Mod leaves. That's it, 4 more. Come on, give me a blueprint desk. All right, so wrong keys. I always hit the. So the rush is gonna come, which is fine. I want to see how many customers we actually get. If we get all 3 groups, fine. You know what? Never mind. I'm stupid. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Your rush is just going to be 1 person because I don't know why I'm thinking that. I guess I'm thinking later on in the game because it's a +1. So the +1 is what you're going to have for the rush. I don't know why I said that. That was dumb. I could have did ring and it would have meant anything. All right, we got 4 in here. We got Locke, we got Nicole, we have Katani, and we have myself. Rounds out the group. So what I'm going to look for on the blueprint desk, right, is going to be what? A mixer, of course. Mixers are where you want to start with that. I had a playthrough I did that gave me mixers literally every day. It was ridiculous. But we really don't want mixers. Or, sorry, we don't want more than 1 mixer. At this point, we don't need more than 1. Eventually, maybe. Hope I saw you made help with a video on stream. Very cool. Oh, yeah, I did. The PlateUp guide. Yes, I did. I did that for Yogscast. They not directly asked me, but I was asked to do the guides. I mean, I had a bit of a not a script, but I had an outline. So like there were some things I didn't end up covering that I wanted to cover. There's things that I covered that I didn't really feel should be covered, but you know, it had an outline to do. And I mean, there may be videos in the future. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna buy the next table, and you know me, I always like pushing messes back. And we can actually ditch that. Guess what? Now we will have no more messes in. Oops, shoot. Turn that off. Turn that off. We have no more messes inside because messes will only spawn 1 tile, either like adjacent or diagonally. And this can't spawn in here because there's a wall here. Plus this is here anyway, so we don't actually need to buy another table. But I probably will buy 1 more. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of this action here. Yeah, I agree, Appy. It was nice. I mean, it was a bit stressful. I honestly thought they'd get a little bit better traction, if I'm honest with you, about what I got out of them, like as far as response. But that's just me, you know, always wanting more, right? So prep stations are a must when you do pies, especially if we end up getting more different types of pies. But here's another dilemma. Do we upgrade the prep station knowing it's going to be a frozen prep? Or do we upgrade the hob to try to get a safety hob to try to get towards automation? Well, for me, I'm gonna go with the prep station because that's how I do it. That's what we're gonna do. Now, let's hope we get a mixer. The only thing I'm gonna look for is a mixer. If we get a blueprint cabinet, I will take a blueprint cabinet. Coffee tables we don't need. It's too early for coffee tables. Way too early. I just could have not hit that by accident. Because a frozen prep station will last well into late game. Like, it just will. Was it a +1 again, or was it +2 for the rush? I don't remember if it was +1 or +2. Again, that's group sizes, not customer sizes. I know some people will probably think, why don't you dip the flour in the water? Yeah, that's not my style. But the other thing, though, is when you're using a blueprint desk, you don't want to ring. So that's the other kind of drawback of a blueprint desk or multiple desks, is that you don't want to ring, because now this is a misconception that a lot of people think is true. That so if you ring, it will advance the blueprint to the next blueprint. But if you ring the whole time, you will lose out on blueprints, because more will naturally cycle through than if you ring all of them. It's been proven. I've done it. I've tested it. So just trust me on that one. So basically, until you have a blueprint locked in, excuse me, don't ring unless you aren't. I don't know why I keep picking that up first, honestly. That's kind of weird. I'm just a little bit out of rhythm here. I was gonna ding off on that, and that would have been bad. I don't think it would have made in time. Oh, I almost teed off on that the wrong way. All right, give me something good. Give me a mixer. Come on, man. Mixer. All right, we're gonna take that. It's late in the game. See, we got a free ring. So you see how we got a free ring out of that? Because the last group is on its way in, but I got a free ring out of it. So that was a pretty Pretty good thing. All right, let's do this. I don't actually have to clean any of these dishes, really, because we have... Oh, I have to do... Oh, do I have to clean any of them? No, I don't. I don't have to clean any dishes today. Well, early on we did. So far the rush, we're at day 5. Remember that we're at day 5, so we're not going to get any blueprints that are going to drop today that are going to be worthwhile. If we get exclusive, I may spend some money. But if we don't get exclusive, I'm probably just going to pass on buying anything. It was +9. What? +9 what? Degrees? +9, dude. I'm not sure what overtime you'd have to get to actually get a +9 for the morning rush. I have no idea. So we have a formal and affordable. So both of these I really could care less about. I will say though, if you're playing in a group where people are serving in the dining room, formal is very overpowered, very powerful, because if you get to the 3rd buff, tables create no mess, 0 mess at all, which means you can wear trainers in the dining room with 0 issue of having mess. The first bonus is good too. Formal is very good. So I'll go this way. Formal is very good if you're playing multiplayer and you're serving in the kitchen. Affordable is great if you're in and out. We're not going to have, unless we get individual dining, affordable is not going to matter. But of these two, I will pick affordable just in case for later on. One thing I find funny is that if you're not playing, even if you're not playing on the holiday maps, you still get the holiday decor that are free. It's kind of funny. I don't know why you do. Where's our cabinet? All right, so blueprint cabinet. Again, I'm not one to buy 50 blueprint cabinets. You guys know me too well for that at this point. I'm going to stick this, I think, right here. Put this here because we're not using the ring at all. Well, very, very little. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to stick a plant in here. Like this is just stuff just to stick in here. The fairy lights are free. This is part of the holiday. They don't call it Christmas. The holiday. What else do we have? I guess that's it. I bought this thing the other day and I hated it, but I'm going to buy it again. Like, it's free because it's so ridiculous. Look at this thing. If you walked into a restaurant, there you go, Locke. Yeah, if you have all 3 rushes, you'll get a plus. But that is almost all your customers then too, right? If you walked into a restaurant and you saw this banner that you had to walk under, would you eat there? Would you eat there? What else we got? Oh, we got this wallpaper in here. I'm sure whatever the next patch is going to be, it's going to get rid of a lot of that, like a lot of the decorations. Now, I know there's talks, like not official talks, but people have been talking that, what is that? Oh, that it'd be nice to have the different themes be toggleable, like toggle everything off. Am I going to buy anything? No, there's nothing to research today. We just have to look at this. Do we want this here? Yeah, we want it there. We have 6+1 again, easy mode. We can't ring anything unless we get a mixer. Like, what I'm looking for is a mixer. Now, conveyor belt will be great, but we don't need a conveyor belt yet. It's too early for that. Imagine me saying that it's too early for a conveyor belt. And then it popped up there. Oh no, come on. So that was a tease because I said I don't want a conveyor belt this early, so of course it's going to get... I want a mixer. The conveyor belt is going to be for later. What the heck? Why did we get a morning rush this much? What? Was it +2, right? I can't believe we got a freaking conveyor belt. Of course, that's the luck, right? That's the Ontario luck. Is when you want something and don't get it, and when you don't want something or you make a comment about not getting something yet, you get it. That's funny though. Alright, get this one done. I know I always do singles first, but we get these knocked out, no problem. Because there's no rush, quote unquote, no rush, I guess you'd say. There's no rush for us to go through the day faster, so we can just take our time. Specials menu, and it's funny because I played this game, I don't know how many hours. I don't have the record of on hours or anything like that, but I just find it funny how there are certain items in the game that I've never used once. Like, I've just never used it because I don't still care. I'm like, boom, mixer, yesh. See, I was distracting the blueprint desk. I was just here. What I did there, I was distracting the blueprint desk. And it worked. distracting it. Give me my mixer. Now I could use a conveyor belt. If we get a conveyor drop, I'll happily take that. Because the mixer, I don't know if I'm going to upgrade it or not. We don't actually... I guess I can serve this one. We have a couple to go yet. Alright, this one, I'm just going to make all these. Just so, not that we're rushed, but we're using the frozen... Why not use the frozen prep station? I wonder how long you can push this too. The only reason I don't like using ovens... the number one reason why I don't is because you can't see when something's... Can I put this in here, please? When something's going to burn. I know it's silly to think that because ovens create no mess, but you know. Alright, let's load up on these. And a lot of the frozen prep stuff that I do, like with pies, is backup. It's in case I'm in trouble when I screw something up. I'll check that in 1 second. Whoops. Soccer Man with the resub for 9. Is that really 9 months? Whoa. Thank you so much, Soccer Man. How are you doing? You see, we're doing back to basics. Frozen pies. School nerd. Who's a school nerd? Hey, Triple Shaw. Nice to see you. Who's a school nerd? Not me. I'm no nerd. All right, what do we got? Lock, here we go. Do we just take the rushes? What? Oh, school's back in session. Yeah, I'm teaching people. Yeah, we're gonna do the rushes. Why not? Who cares? Like we're not gonna. We can't. We're not gonna fail here. We're not gonna fail, dude. Dishwasher, get some. Get some. Why do I say that? That sounds so stupid. I'm not 15. I love the dishwasher. It's a little bit faster and it's excellent for what we're doing right here. Now the question is, do we upgrade the mixer? These are just garbage. These are just crap I don't need. Do we buy a plant? No. Who cares? Do we upgrade the mixer? Now, a heated mixer I don't want. A conveyor mixer would be helpful because it's just one less. Could we get away without having a mixer? And the answer is yes, because we got 4 pies. And we're going to do a hob. We're starting to prep here. Starting to prep up here. Now, the thing is with mixers, right? Mixers cycle now. So this is a regular mixer. It'll either upgrade to a rapid mixer, a conveyor mixer, or heated mixer. I don't recall the order. For some reason, I think it's heated, conveyor, rapid. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long since I've upgraded mixers. But we're going to do that, and I'm going to buy this table, push everything back. Not that I need it, but this is just, down the line, if you want to set up some kind of auto dish removal system, we basically need 1, 2, 3 grabbers. That's it. Done, Soccer, if I fail today, I'm going to quit. I'll just rage quit. I don't rage quit anything, Don't rage quit. It's so silly. Like, you lose, big deal. You start again. It is push. Shh. But in my YouTube video, I didn't get this far, did I? I don't know what day I'm at. But I'm using the same map, but I'm not using the same seed. So the cards are different. Obviously, the drops are different. So right now, if you watch the video, whatever day 7 at, I'm much farther ahead in that video than I am here just because of what I was getting. But not everybody, some people watch Twitch, they don't watch YouTube videos. But anyway, it is the same setup. But also, push. I set up the same way no matter what dish I'm doing. I always have dishes at the top. I have tables on the left. I have my cooking devices on the right. I make my triangle, right? That's what I do. It's just I guess is that the Ontario way, I guess. Upgrade the hob. No, not a danger hob. No. We don't want a danger hob. We don't want a danger hob. We want a safety hob because we want to automate pies. You can't automate pies with the danger hob. It doesn't work that way. We got day 7, no rushes. I'm a lines. That's true. Well, I mean, if you're walking like this, that's walking. But this is like my go-to setup. I don't play maps where I have to serve at the bottom. I just it's not comfortable for me to go up and down. I'd rather go this way and like this. I don't know. It's just more comfortable for me. It's corn. Has the juice. I don't know why the other alert's showing up, by the way. I'll have to fix that. Thank you so much. Murdog TV. That's how you say it? Hey, Moose, nice to see you. I saw you yesterday. Murdog TV. Is that how you say it? Murdog? Or Meyer Dog? Meyer Dog? Did I stumble upon something here? I put something as close as possible. Yeah, everything is... I mean, I could go one closer here if I move the counter and everything, just shift it below the flower, but we're fine. I haven't played Murdog. Oh, I was wrong altogether then. Well, welcome in, Murdog. Thank you so much for the follow. We are 9 away from 800, which is amazing. Not Meyer Dog. I got it. Yeah, Moose, I saw you last night. I said 9 o'clock Eastern, and it's, what is it, 9:16? So I'm a little bit, well, I mean, I've been on, but yeah. Miss Sirius, welcome in. 792. You know what? I miss sweet corn so much. Like last summer, like in the area where I live in here, end of July, August, and the beginning of September, there's like an 8-week window where you get local sweet corn. Not stuff like that's brought in from California, because that's not local sweet corn, that's California sweet corn. If you live in California, it's local sweet corn, and it tastes a lot better than getting it shipped all the way up here on a truck that takes, a week to get here. What is the dog doing? This dog's like scratching at the sofa doing nothing. But anyway, welcome in. Thank you, Miss Sirius. Sirius, right? Welcome in. You are 792. We're 8. I think I just said 8 before. We're at what? We were 8 away from 800. That's amazing. What's wrong with California? No, Locke. If you live in California and you get California corn, there's nothing wrong with it because it's fresh and it's local. If you get California corn in Canada in January, it's not local and it's very starchy and it's not good. Just like if you buy local sweet corn in Ontario and you sit it in the refrigerator for a week, it's not going to taste good. Local. The point of it is local. Nothing to do with where it comes from. But right now, if I buy sweet corn in the grocery store, it's about $8 Canadian for 5 cobs. And I guarantee it's from California. It's just the way. Hey, Hazard, nice to see you. Yes, you said it right. I'm serious. Perfect. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing wrong, Locke. It's just wrong if I'm eating it here in January. So, where are we at? We're going to upgrade to... What keeps flopping on my phone? We have a make sure to upgrade. Best case... well, yeah. Well, that's... So, okay, Nicole, that is slightly different corn than like sweet corn picked right off the stalk and eaten that day. It's slightly different. It's not as sweet, but I do like my corn can, or my canned corn. And the thing is, up here I can't get it. It's probably 89 cents would be the cheapest, 89 cents or something like that. But it's all good. I do like my corn. If I make like a shepherd's pie, which is technically not a shepherd's pie, it's a cottage pie because I use ground beef, not lamb. I usually put corn in it. Sometimes I'll do like a mixed, or I'll use green beans. But I eat frozen food. I mean, I eat frozen produce. I don't eat a lot of produce, vegetables, but I like my beans, I like my corn. Okay, so we got the dishwasher, excellent. We got our hob in there. We got our mixer. So best case scenario, we get a conveyor mixer, and we get a safety hob. If we get that, we're laughing. We're well on our way to automating. Well on our way. But the 89 cents are the bigger ones. Oh, I see. Those are like the 49 cents are the short ones, the short stubby cans. They're like fat, like they're like this big and they're shorter. Green Giant, no, Jolly Green Giant, or whatever I'm not sure what the off brand is in Walmart. Okay, we ready to go? We 6 + 2. Remember, we have a morning. Gimme, get some now. Come on. I got to be careful with ringing though, because I don't remember safety hob. That's one. Give me a conveyor mixer, and this run's over. What is that? That's a heated mixer, so that's not as good. That's not as good. I don't want a heated mixer. Can someone look up for me what the order is? I don't remember what the order is as far as the order of mixers. If someone wants to look it up for me. Like, I don't know what the order is. For some reason, I think it's heated conveyor rapid, but I don't know. Is this the Rush? Is Soccer Man the Rush? Is this the Rush? What kind of rush is this? So what was it, 8 + 2 or something? 8 + 3? We're going to run this. Why not? Hey, Son welcome in. Thank you for heated conveyor rapid. I was right. Come on, man. I don't forget things. Unless I do. Sometimes I do forget things. So where's the Rush, by the way? Was that the Rush? Come on. That's like a baby Rush. But welcome in, Son Thank you so much for the first time chat. What? We're not doing plates here. Here comes the lunch rush. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, get your visits in if you're just joining us. Exclamation point visit in the chat. Get your name as a customer. Why do some people spell customer with the C-O? Like costumer? It's not customer, it's customer with the U. Unless I'm wrong here, which could be the case. I will admit I could be wrong. Lammy, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for the visit. Since we locked everything in, let's just call the rest. There's only gonna be 2, yeah, so that's easy mode. Yeah, we're only gonna have 2. Yep, Katani and 4, perfect. All right, so the frozen prep there is definitely helpful for us. Well, they're coming in singles too. All right, that's easy, even easier. So this is why we have the frozen prep station, because it's just easier that way. If we have a rush, we don't have to mess with it as much. All right, let's see. We'll serve 4, and we'll just stick this down here. We have no dessert yet. Actually, we're on day 7, so we have 2 more days to get through to actually get another card. We literally just got a card, which is the rush, which is not hard. Hear that, soccer? Not hard. Especially when you got groups of 1. Like, give me a break here. Thing is, I'd still rather prefer groups 1 to 2 and just randomly get 1 or 2 than get individual dining, because then they're all 1. You're going to get everybody. So conveyor after heated, right? So this is heated right now because it's not rapid, because you could see rapid is a shorter word than heated, and conveyor is a longer word than heated. Plus, the conveyor has the unless my vision is very, very bad, I'm pretty sure it's a heated mixer. That's right, Shaw. A costumer is someone who puts on costumes. That's right. A customer puts on costumes, not customs or whatever. All right, so we're buying everything today. Boom. Well, no, we're not buying this. So I just want to double check a heated mixer. That's going to go in here. So guess what? After tomorrow, let me think once. After tomorrow, we're going to have not automated pies, but we'll have automated pie crusts going into a... so we're not going to use the safety hob, because there's no point to try to use it until we need to use it, if that makes sense. Rock and roll here. 7 plus 2. Again, no big deal. No big deal at all. Can't believe we're at 7. We're 8 away. We're 8 followers away from hitting 800. That's amazing. Now I'm going to hold you to that being a conveyor mixer, by the way. Let's see what it is. Who said that? Meyer did? Ah, conveyor. Hey, you're right. You win. You win the prize. I don't want the prize. It has... I love sweet corn. I was telling Locke how California sweet corn in the wintertime doesn't taste good up here. And he got offended. Thank you so much, Falcon RX10. That sounds like a video card. That's like a name like a video card. The Falcon RX10. Are you a video card? No, you're not. Doesn't it sound like a video card name? Like new from NVIDIA, the Falcon RX10. And if it is an actual video card or something, then that's even better. So you have to let me know. It does, right? Is that where you got it from, Falcon? I always like to see where people's names... Oh, another mixer. I love mixers, but I don't need another mixer. Is it RX10 or a car? We have to wait for Falcon to chime in. Oh, yes. Combiner, get me some. I'm going to be careful with doing that, though. I think we're going to be perfectly fine, too, by the way. All right, Falcon, let us know. Let us know where the name comes from. Was that a rush? That was like a baby rush. Falcon says I'm a pharmacist graduated. Hey, you know what? That's an even better story. Because I would have never in a million years guessed that. Never. So that takes the cake over a video card and a car. Because I would have never guessed that. And I guarantee there's no one in chat right now that said, oh, I would have guessed that. Because you are lying. You are wrong. Let's get our rings in. Do we get a free one? Boom, free ring. I love my free rings at the end of the day. You'll catch on if you don't know the free ring. Well, okay, Appy. It's easy. Well, then it's easy to say that after they said it. Come on now. I could say that. You know what? It sounds like a pharmacy. That's awesome. You know what? I've never met a pharmacist like... Well, okay, that sounds stupid. I've been to pharmacies, but I've never met someone who is a pharmacist like that. And that's very cool. Because pharmacists are very important because they deal out medication for people. If they have illnesses, if they have mental problems, if they have, if you're looking for Tylenol 1s in Canada, they have them behind the counter. You have to ask a pharmacist for them. And that's what I take. Or, well, I use sometimes. So pharmacists is a great profession. Now, Falcon, don't come and say that it's a lousy job. you're gonna discount what I just said. But welcome in. You are 793, 7 away from 800. I'm gonna have a lifesaver. I hate when you get